The Indians combined to...
That's you with that big Benz, That's you that can't keep old, cause you keep yelling the friends, You gotta go to court, You got service subpoena for child support, That was that nerve, You ain't even get a chance to say a word, I know I ain't tripping, don't your brother got them birds, You ready to bust you somebody, You ain't scared, You know how to play it, I know you ain't gonna let somebody come and punk you, Stand in front you, Straight up run you, You know who got that fire, You know how to use a triple beam, It ain't hard as it seems, You keep your body clean, You got a lot of your old jeans, Some of your body clean, You don't really want to mess with them clowns, You come up with them clowns, You stuck with them clowns, You a big cheese, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. You make nothing out of something, you handle your business. You don't be crying, it is something, you a big cheese. You got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. You make nothing out of something, you handle your business. You don't be crying, it is something. You can't do nothing but love fresh, You won't know what we gonna do next, You bought our tape with the check, You wearing a vest, You trying to protect your chest, You spent 70 on your bins, And ain't sure that's for your friends, You won't stop these heads from playing with you, You won't run the block, You won't be the last one rocks, You keep it, You count the money at the end of the night, You on a 3-day flight, You full of that line. You ducking them people, You the one Facebook on news last night, You the one putting the dudes out their shoes last night, You don't come in the project when it's dark, You claim you're thug and you ain't got no heart, You came in the Norway on New Year's Eve, You got stuck and then you couldn't leave, It was hard for you to breathe, You a paper chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your business. You don't be crying, it is something, you a paper chaser. You got your block on fire, remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your business. You don't be crying, it is something. You got a trust person, You got on the hard, when you was looking at them. You don't know when to quit, That's you with that shot call and click, That's you with that ball and click, That's you that's taking them hits, The girl don't know when to shut up her mouth, You gon' run up her teeth. You done switch from Nike to Reeboks, You twinkle your goals every time you see your house, Don't need them tax checks out, You about to flip that, You about to go so you...
Outside of Chicago, welcome to the home of Guaranteed Rate Field. This evening, we've got a matchup from the AL Central Division. Tigers and the Chicago White Sox. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Palehose are looking to break out the brooms here at home.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. And I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
And now, Victor Reyes. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way. Underway now on the south side as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty well.
Now a ball rolls softly to second, reined in, throws in time, and that's out number 1. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matty, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can continue to stay hot. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Mendick is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Next to stand in is Willie Castro. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch of the AB now. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Go over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Tigers not. Matthew Boyd gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, here's an interesting pitcher. He actually pitches better on the road than he has at home this season, which is not an easy thing to do. Sometimes guys just like being on the road, being in a different hotel, warming up and going out onto a different mound. Whatever the case, this guy definitely loves pitching on the road.
So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting second.
A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. D-Row, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
That average for him up in the 360s now. 1 home run, 9 driven in. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
That is good.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. Now the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been breaking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher. Just go ahead and challenge him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth. The first baseman.
Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. From the stretch. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery. A runner on first with 2 away. All even now, 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Emo Jimenez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Mazara's on the move. And the runner is in from second. And this will go over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Will come in here at 259. 6 home runs and 11 RBIs. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Andrew Vaughn the next to bat as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
3 runs already home here. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Paredes is calling for it, and that retires the side. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and a runner left on. Second inning upcoming here on the south side. The White Sox lead it 3-0. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Well, as we mentioned at the top of the broadcast, the Chi Sox have their sights set on a series sweep here today.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
And Mendick will be there. There's 1 away.
That is it.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
handle.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in his zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the blue.
Akil Baddoo is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike. Two out with the man at first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Fouled off. The 2-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And it's fouled away. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Now it'll be Nico Goodrum as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. In there, and it's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's Strand a pair. They trail it here 3-0.
Leading off.
The batter will be Danny Mendick. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Fouled away. Mendick is penciled into the lineup in the outfield in this one, but he could often be found playing the infield at shortstop.
The bat plays. That's why this manager finds a way to get him in the lineup. It doesn't matter if it's up the middle at a premium position or in a corner outfield like he finds himself in today.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment. Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Jammed in there as this is rolled out to short. He's got it. And there's one away.
Batting up.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And patrolling the outfield today is Nomar Mazara, one of the young superstars in our game right now. But he doesn't take his defense for granted. He's the big chill out there, making the game look easy with a strong and accurate throwing arm.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. 1-2 the count to Billy Hamilton. Here comes the 1-2. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Tim Anderson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
High in the air out to center field. Reyes able to track it down for the 3rd out. Down in order.
Welcome back to the south side of Chicago, where the hometown White Sox have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the mound this season. With the lowest team ERA in the league, it's clear they typically post solid outing after solid outing. And one of the members of their coaching staff told me a big part of that has come from their ability to limit the long ball, a category they also lead the league in. He said that forces the opposing lineups to really string together hits in order to score, because a bloop and a blast is just not something you're going to get off of us. Guys, this appears to be a really tough group of pitchers to barrel up.
All right, Heidi, thank you. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
That's it. Ball 2.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fouled off. Once again, a 3-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd, with a punch out, 1 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate now, Victor Reyes. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. The 1-0.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning.
Now
He
back.
looks really sharp out there, guys.
Harold Castro.
Into the box now, Harold Castro. As he'll take like that time, it's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Jimenez, and that retires the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning. Welcome back to the south side as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between
Leading up
innings.
for the White Sox, the second
Bottom of
baseman.
the 3rd now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Leury Garcia, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Garcia, a 5'8" switch hitter. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
He throws him on the fastball there. Leury Garcia is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Now here's the pitch. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there.
Now
Hitting
back.
streak now
First
up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8
Upgrade
games.
you.
Now I'm starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Headed after it is Mazzara. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, left fielder. Oh,
2 down with a runner at first. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Skied into straightaway right. Mazzara's under it, and the inning is over. A man left for the... All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Willie Castro.
Willie Castro.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Jimenez. He's got it 1 away.
The catcher, number 40. Wilson.
So now to the plate, Wilson Ramos hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
That evens it up 1-1. Here's the pitch. And it's 1-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. Nomar Mazzara will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. The 1-1. That's a ball. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Now the first pitch.
Grandal.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Mazzara has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Andrew. Vaughn.
Stepping in next, Andrew Vaughn flew out in his only at-bat so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Badu will wait on it. And there's the second out of the inning.
Oh, that's a fucking hanger.
The right fielder, number 20.
So the next to bat will be Danny Mendez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That misses 2-0. And the pitch.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. In there, a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Or this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Billy Hamilton is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Here comes the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And that misses 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Now a flare out to left center, and that'll get down for a base hit. The throw to third. And he is out at third as he risked trying to run on that left fielder's arm, and this inning is over. White Sox leave 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Next up for Detroit, Akil Baddoo worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Now the pitch.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
2-0 to the Tigers left fielder. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Change up too low. He walked him. At the plate now is Nico Goodrum. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Pitch is high. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag. So let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. The 1-1. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
At the plate, Isaac Paredes as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Fouled off. The 0-2 pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Now at the plate, here is Leury Garcia. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as the White Sox have opened things up a little bit further. It's now 4-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Now batting.
So here's Yoan Moncada. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. Singled last time up. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. To 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there to exploit that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, man. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone. But something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. White Sox able to add on thanks to this solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 4-0 Chi Sox. So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Victor Reyes will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Harold Castro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
That's been a great.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Harold Castro sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Next for the Tigers, Willie Castro. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on the way.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-1 the count now. Throw over to first, and the runner back. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Now to the plate here is Nomar Mazara. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Nomar Mazara.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Tigers strand a pair. Julio Teheran enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. And now in the box, Eloy Jimenez. He'll lead things off in the pale hose half of the 6th. First offering on its way. And he swings right over the top of this one, 0-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. It's a solo home run for Eloy Jimenez, number 10 for him on the year, and the White Sox have opened up a 5-0 lead.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
My goodness. Now batting. The catcher.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Base is empty here with nobody out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now back.
So next to hit is Andrew Vaughn. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Hit hard back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
So next to bat will be Danny Mendick. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Goodrum is under it. 2 gone.
Up next for the White Sox, the center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Just hung in there on that one. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. It high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. The 6-7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and into bat next it'll be Jeimer Candelario. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, and that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Fouled away. He squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the third hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their third knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
A line shot to third base. Into the box, Nico Goodrum. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
So now here is Isaac Paredes, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And he'll try to crowd.
Righty, switch lefty, switch righty. Oh my gosh.
First and second now, 1 man out. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time, and he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Now here's the first offering. Victor Reyes is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. This one's down to third. Moncada has it, and the two-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Last half of the seventh here, and
leading up for the White Sox, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And low, it's a ball and a strike. 1-1. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Throw on to first, 2 down. First pitch of the AB now. 1-0. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Tehran sets. Here it comes. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Stepping up is Harold Castro. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone. But here, get aggressive.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses. Two-0 count, the pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Next, it'll be Willie Castro. Last time through was a base hit. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty D, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They are all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The right fielder, number 15.
So here is Nomar Mazara. He's got a hit in 3 at bat. Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check, and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done.
Your attention, please. Now
so they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Now the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to hit the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Tigers lead 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Ready now is Jose Abreu. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
2-0 now. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. It's 2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Payoff pitch one more time. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off. Off the home 8th. Adam Engel will come on now and pinch run here. Now here's the first offering. Eloy Jimenez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder. Swing and a ground ball to third. Reined in. Back to first, and he throws it away. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Yeah, I like the way he stayed right in there at second base, knowing he was vulnerable. But definitely influenced the throw to first, way offline, and he's going to get charged with an error as a result.
And now still not ready just yet as he steps out for a second time. Here's the first pitch to him. Runner at second here with one man out. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. The 0-2 delivery. Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at third, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball one. The 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Count remains full. Grounded to first. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Now into the box. Andrew Vaughn singled last time up from the stretch. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-0 to him now. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Popped up. Goodrum is over to take a look, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder going back, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
He's one rookie that's not afraid of the moment. That's his second knock of the game. This one a double, and he looks like the type of player that knows he belongs.
Buck Farmer comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Line drive to left, but this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. White Sox pick up just the one. Adam Eaton will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Number 12, Adam Eaton.
Zach Collins is also into the ballgame as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate.
Leading off for Detroit,
Matt Foster comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Now pitching for the White Sox.
From the stretch,
Number
here's the
63.
pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a bold strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Pitch is popped up. Moncada trying to get there. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And it's 1-1. can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. He's set. Now the pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a chopper to first, might only get one. And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second. Now to bat, Nico Goodrum. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Bouncer up the middle. Anderson scoops it up. Throw on to first will be in time, and now the Tigers are down to their final out. Next to dig in, Isaac Paredes. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. In there, 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 1-1. Inside and low, 2-1.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch here to end it. And the White Sox break out the brooms at home and sweep their division rivals. A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Chicago White Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Lucas Giolito notches his 3rd win of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox. 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Tigers, no runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.